some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah, hope I get away with it. Oh, the doo-dah day.
Hello. Stupid o'clock again.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's just us. We got one viewer, and that's me.
Yeah. Well, Chris, I showed Dan something we got at the flea market today.
Mm-hmm.
I may have to buy a dozen or so bags of this stuff for Halicon. Deep fried bacon. It's like crack. Dan, you remember when I came in, I had the bowl full of it?
Yeah. Bowl's empty. Yeah. I had some really, really nice sharp cheddar cheese, a red cheddar, and a glass of port, because port goes really well with sharp cheeses.
Yeah.
And I just sat there and ate the entire thing, and then I went, "Oh, I could have got some of them fancy crackers to go with it, but too late now. The cheese is gone."
Yeah.
I still got one hunk, but
Yeah.
you know, I say that till tomorrow.
But yeah, it's been interesting.
Which flea market did you get it from?
There's only one flea market left.
The Timber's Furniture Mall used to be?
Yeah.
That's the only one left?
Yeah.
Nah. There's Big D's, but you don't go down to Cahutta.
Oh, that's a drive. Of course, then there's the Mexican flea market down on Ross Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have a pistol.
Well, pawn shops are a thing, Joe Dog.
Yeah, well, I don't own any firearms, so. And when you park and get out, you start going,
you wish you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was making out a shopping list the other day, dry cat food, wet cat food, cheese, a loaf of bread, what was it? Something Lindsay wanted to cook, something I wanted to cook, oyster stew ingredients, what I wanted to cook, 410 shotgun, 9mm pistol, 357 ammo, and I'm going, I hope nobody ever actually reads my shopping lists, because it's going to look really strange.
Well, actually, Dan, ammo may come down.
Well,
Supreme Court ruling said in a 9-0 decision about the gun rights, overpricing ammunition or the excessive taxes on the ammunition
Mm-hmm.
to raise it up is unconstitutional and infringing on the Second Amendment right.
Ooh, price gouging getting punished. I love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, if they'll just apply that to,
Everything else.
yeah, ground beef, milk, eggs,
Hey,
bread.
it's not that bad.
Well, yeah. Lindsay
But
just got
they're
some.
actually coming back down.
Um,
I got 18 for $3.
What?
that's
18
pretty
eggs
good.
for $3.
Eggs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, a lot of the I didn't realize this, but a lot of our beef comes from Brazil.
And we are a nation where cows outnumber human beings by 5 to 1.
We sell all our beef to Japan.
Well, not only that, the reason why beef prices went up, there's still farmers doing that, but they process their own meat. It's the meat packing facilities that are restricted in number and how much they can handle. So that affects the beef prices. And a lot of the smaller farmers that raise cattle don't even sell it to the meat packing plants. They process the stuff their own, and the
Direct sales.
theirs, yeah.
That's what we ought to do for Halicon. Just buy a damn cow.
It'd probably take 3.
No, I think you can get away with one. That'd cover most of it. We might have to get a little bit extra, but
Now,
not a lot.
I am going to talk with Mark from the Mollies tomorrow
Mhm.
about getting us some organic free range pork.
Mhm. That would be
Why are you
nice.
looking at me that way, Dan?
I'm sorry. I just had a very, very green room comment that I self-edited.
Well, you know what organic free range pork is, don't you?
Wild boar.
Wild boar.
Well, don't count on me to go harvest the bloody things. They're dangerous.
Yeah,
Although
but
I do
he's
know
got some
people that would
buddies.
go out with a spear after them.
But he's got some buddies that love that kind of shit.
Mm.
Well, you heard what Scooter did one year, didn't you, Chris?
Maybe.
They bow hunt for him.
Mm-hmm.
He caught one across the back and it turned and charged him. Killed it with his knife.
Big
I had a friend that was quite fond of deer hunting, and he thought, "Oh, rifle's too easy. I'm
You all
gonna
right,
start
Chris?
using a bow." And then after about 2 years, he go, "Oh, the bow is way too easy. I'm gonna start hunting deer with a spear." And I just looked at him and go, "What are you gonna do next year? Chase him down with a pocket knife? Your Boy Scout folder?"
I'm in listening mode. I'm trying to finish supper.
Yeah, well, Dan, have you seen the video to where the combine's harvesting the field?
Oh yeah, I know exactly the one you're talking about.
Well, now they do that and they just have a bunch of guys lined up with rifles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe get 2 or 3 with one bullet.
I used to do that with Daddy's big tractor with a chisel plow, going around and around in spirals, cutting into the winter overgrowth, and it would be um, rabbits and field mice and rats. And our dog would chase a rabbit that got run out. A red-tailed hawk would come down and grab another rabbit. And between the two of them, they they wasn't nothing larger than a field mouse got out of that field without either getting plowed under or chomped by a predator. It was a sight to see. It's like the hawk and the dog were just going, okay, you get this one, I'll get the next one. It was amazing. I mean, the things you learn as a farm boy.
Oh yeah. I remember a story about this gal. She was on Jeopardy, and she'd never seen a cow before, and it about scared the crap out of her.
That's one thing I liked about my early childhood in Tennessee. Dad had a friend that had a farm outside of Sevierville. And we'd go over there and I'd get to ride a horse. I'd go out and uh, not help, but watch the boys that lived there feed the chickens and gather eggs. They had a natural cold water spring coming out of the ground. They'd take the chicken eggs and put them in this little building that they had built over the um, this cold water spring. I mean, it was ice cold, and they just put them in there like they were putting them in the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
Everything be fine. They milk their own cows. They churn butter. Um, Hell, if they had a daughter, I'd probably wound up being married to her.
Mm-hmm.
Changed my life forever. You try marrying a Tennessee farm girl and see if you ever walk away.
No, you don't walk away. You sneak away at night.
Or limp away with a police escort. No.
Or you go get a gallon of milk in 3 states over.
I'm going out for cigarettes in Mississippi. I'll be right back.
That's funny.
Honey,
No.
we're out of milk. You want anything else? I'll run get it. Yeah, don't wait up.
Yeah, really. No. I really liked the farmhouse. Not only did it have an extended wraparound porch, but the guys' bedrooms were in the attic. I mean, you could slanted roof and everything, dormer windows. You had to be careful if you were a late teen not to walk into something. But it's like they had comic books and little big books and all kinds of stuff to read. So naturally, I was in heaven. And
They don't build houses like that anymore.
Mm-mm.
well, they do. They just cost $1 billion, and they're unnecessary for the neighborhoods they build them in.
Yeah, Chris,
This
the other day or last week,
Uh-huh.
Peyton Manning's new house.
Yeah.
My God, you could put my house inside it 3 or 4 times.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you could about put your property in it 3 times.
Do what?
You could about put your property in it 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on a 1/4 acre where I'm at, and his house is, I swear, Dan, His house is almost an acre. The house.
Yeah, that leaves you with less yard to mow.
No, it's on a 6-acre plot.
Oh,
It's an estate. It's not a house. It's an estate. And they're building 80 of them at the bottom of my hill.
that's cute.
Well, he needs a place big enough he can invite his family over.
Yeah.
You got to remember my point of view. A family farm was 68 acres. Well, still is. It's just not a working farm anymore.
Well, this place that they're building down here, there's supposed to be 80 houses going in at $1 million plus a house.
Yeah, I think that's what my brother and sister plan to do, or my sister and my sister-in-law plan to do as soon as mom passes away. The entire thing, except for a wide swath around my brother and sister-in-law's house, is going to become just endless McMansions with postage stamp yards. They already tried it with mom's property, and mom said, "You ain't getting power of attorney." No, and she wasn't talking to me.
Well,
You
Chris,
people are perverted.
you're not gonna like me, but I went and looked at a Tesla Friday.
I look at them every time they drive by. I'm not tempted to buy one, but I look at them.
Oh, I'm real tempted to buy one because it's got this thing. The car is sitting out front, and nobody in it. He pulls up his phone and punched this. He says, "Watch this. It's called Vanish," and he punched a button. The car drove off. And he says, "Watch this on the security camera." It went, stopped, turned, and backed into a parking space. And then he says, "Are you ready to go for the ride?" "Yeah." "Come to me." Punched the button, says, "Come to me." The car pulled out of the parking space, stopped and waited for a car to go by, and then pulled back up in front of the dealership. I'm going, that's science fiction.
No, it ain't. It's science. It ain't fiction if it actually exists now.
I mean, Dan, could you imagine telling your dad that a phone would be something you carried around with you everywhere you went, and you could push a button on that phone to make your car come to you?
Actually, Daddy would be more interested in the remote control tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
Oh, and the acceleration of these things.
mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you, my 72 Chevelle Super Sport didn't launch that hard.
Mm,
Got a lot of low end torque.
well,
I don't know where the top end is on the torque, but because it just kept going and kept going and kept going. I said, okay, that's fast enough.
there was
For you saying it's fast enough?
supposedly there was supposedly a news report that had somebody actually examined the contents of Elon's cell phone, and there were things on there that are not legal. And the reason I believe it may have been falsified is that there's been no charges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Dan, what'd you just say, Chris?
I said, for you to say that's enough speed, damn.
Mm.
I quit before it quit.
That was the way I was with the motorcycle. Uh, it could go faster, but I wasn't willing to ride it any
Now,
faster. I geared it down. Um,
Yeah,
what
and
was the
it's got
sticker
a
on it?
button on the dash. You push, and the tailgate opens all the way up. You push another button, and the back seats fold down.
and push another button, and the inflatable mattress pops up ready for use.
No, that's an extra option. You gotta buy the mattress.
You got to pay extra for it. Okay.
But yeah, it has that damn option.
Yes. How much
Yeah.
did it cost?
55.
Oh,
You do realize that I paid that much for a brick house and an acre and a quarter of land?
It's what I paid for my house.
Exactly. You're gonna spend for your house you're gonna spend for a car what you spent on your house. I think inflation has outraced our
Income.
uh yes, really. This is why people keep trying to get me to take out loans. And I'm going, for what?
yeah, discretionary spending is a thing of the
Mm,
past.
don't talk to me about discretionary spending. We went to the grocery store with a shopping list of 5 items. We walked out with 2 cartloads of groceries because, hey, it's threatening snow this weekend, and we didn't want to be caught short. So $340 worth of
if,
impulse items.
if you got 2 buggy loads, though, $324 is good.
You got out light because I've gone into the grocery store, got the 5 items on our list, and it was damn near $100, and walked out in one bag.
Used to be I could time how long I spent in the store, and each minute was $10. And $10 was one bag on the way out. Now I pretty much have to bring a sleeping bag and an air mattress because it's going to take a long time for the shopping to be through.
Hey, Dan, honest to God, I asked the cashier one time, says, y'all got any dishes that need wash?
Hmm. Hey, MC.
Hey,
Hey, Mac. Mac, did you get your email? I sent you an email.
Helicon. Um, I got the page pulled up. I got the phone number ready to go to call and reserve the room. You said don't use the online booking because it's not going to give you the um,
It will
convention
go
rate.
from Wednesday to Monday, and I'm sure you're not going to
Charge
come
you
in today.
Wednesday to Monday.
Well, no, we'll be there Thursday to Monday. So
Yeah.
the extra, well, it's October. I'm retired. We could show up Wednesday to Monday. I can damn well afford it. But
Yeah, well,
what am I going to do Wednesday besides help people load in?
we won't stop you.
Yeah.
I know. Lindsay will complain, but
But you can't set up until after 3 on Thursday.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dealer's room.
Yeah.
And considering I can't get my wife to get in the car to leave until damn near 3.
Well, if you want to do it Wednesday, so you'll have plenty of time Thursday.
Yeah,
That's an
just
option.
come down, eat breakfast, go out to the car, or actually no, bring stuff down from the room
Mm-hmm.
to go in the consuite. Have the van completely unloaded into the room, and she'll be complaining about not being able to have room to turn around in the hotel room, even though it's huge.
Yeah, for some reason the king size rooms, the beds in the king size. What am I trying? If you get a room with a king size bed, it's got a lot more room in it.
Yeah, we're only going to get a room with the one bed.
Yeah.
I mean, the other bed is just for us to throw clothes on and whatnot, which we don't need.
Yeah.
And it's in the long run, it'll cost the same.
Yeah.
And damn, these rooms are nice.
I've seen the photographs. Yes, indeed. Lindsay's impressed. And she's still asking me, well, which hotel has the best breakfast? I'm going, does it matter? You want to be in the one with the vendor suite.
They're both good. They've got a
Yeah.
bigger breakfast area in the True,
Yeah.
which is where the vendors are.
And she came to me today and she goes, hey, we've got these Hampton Inn memberships. We can even cut stuff off of the convention price. And I go, no, if you use that, you lose the convention rate.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's the room.
You can count it towards points on your
Yeah.
Hilton stuff.
I said, yeah, we can get more points, but if we use this now to get the room, we lose the convention rate, which is a considerable savings of a normal room.
Yes.
I swear she can pinch a penny till Lincoln screams, but sometimes that's contraindicated.
Yeah.
Dan, my dad can pinch a penny and Eisenhower screams.
That's an older penny than what I'm used to.
But you understand what I'm saying, don't you?
Yes.
Except when he wants a new truck.
Yeah.
Eisenhower or me?
No, his daddy.
No,
Oh.
my dad, 90 years old, went and bought a 2026 Nissan Frontier pickup.
How long have I had the
Ford?
the Ford? Yeah, how long have I had that pickup?
Maybe a year.
Year and a half, maybe 2 years.
Yeah, at the
Yeah.
most.
It's time for my second oil change.
Now, Dan, I just thought of something. Get you a camper cover for it.
I'd have to take off the toenail cover.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to say, get you a camper cover, then you ain't got to bring the van. You got a nicer ride.
With no cruise control. Believe me, on a trip that long, cruise control is not a luxury. It is a necessity.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand going to outside con and Old Yeller. My legs are wore out by the time I get up there.
Mhm.
And that's a manual transmission too, ain't it?
No,
No, it's automatic, thank God. But
it's an automatic, but there ain't no cruise control.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have thought about using my cane over on the gas pedal.
If
Yeah,
you hadn't lost
right.
it.
Yeah.
Mm.
He has trouble keeping up with that cane.
Now that's because we don't vend at LibertyCon. We've started taking the Toyota instead of the van.
Hmm.
Uh, and because we do vend at LibertyCon, I have to I have to I have to tell Lindsay, go in the house. I'm gonna load it. And everything goes in, not necessarily um, luggage closest to the tailgate,
Hmm.
but heaviest weight closest to the front seats.
Yeah. You try to
And
distribute the weight.
well, it's a matter of I'd love to be able to do a this has to be unloaded first so it goes in last.
Mm-hmm.
But that's doesn't always fit the case.
No.
That's the way I do the yellow truck when we go to Halicon and all that. And people say, "What should I bring next?" All right, give me that, give me that, give me that. Why do you want? Why don't you go ahead and take this little box? I said, I played Tetris. I know how this works. Give me that.
Mm-hmm. Uh, I believe
I
that there
think I
was
think that's the problem with kids today. They haven't played Tetris.
I believe that
That
there
a
was
lot of them don't
a
give a shit.
if there was a U-Haul Tetris competition, I could probably win that sucker. Um, had to move uh, Lindsay's oldest daughter from uh, middle of New Mexico to here, and then do it again to go up to Hampton, Virginia, and her boyfriend, uh, future husband, uh, tried to load the van, and it's like, kid, you're only using the bottom of the truck. You've still got half of the apartment to load into it. Excuse me. Let's empty this out and let me do it. You just help me carry shit.
You know what my story is? If I ever get pulled over with the truck, they said, "Is this a commercial vehicle?" I said, "No, this is for personal use." Why do you have a 16-foot box truck for personal use? I've got 4 kids that move around a lot. I'm saving money.
Yeah, really. You know how much it costs to rent one of these? I just bought an old one and fixed it up. No, not only did I have everything in her apartment packed in there except for a an upright piano, which none of us could figure out whether or not it was legal to take it out of the apartment because it came with the apartment.
No,
Yeah, I figured it wouldn't be, so I didn't even try. But there were spaces in there. And they're going, oh, I've got these rolled up posters. Oh, I've got this delicate artwork. Oh, I've got this picture in a glass fronted frame, and I'm going, okay, I can fit that here. I can fit that here. I can fit. By the time I had that damn truck loaded, it was one solid block.
and a quarter of the truck left over.
Yeah, and I had enough mental fortitude to have two cats in the cab while I was driving the truck. One of them just jumped up on the not the dashboard, but the ledge beneath the windshield, and just slept the entire what was it 36 hours. I told them, if y'all would just go ahead and let me drive the way I want to, I'll drive for 24 hours. I'll pull over and I'll sleep for about 12 hours. And then I'll go on for the other 24 hours till we get to the house and can unload the truck. And they go, no, no, no. We're only going to drive for 8 hours a day. And he's got motel reservations for us. And I'm going, y'all just don't know how to do this. And then we wound up leaving central New Mexico just ahead of a blizzard. And it followed us all the way to Mississippi.
Chris, are you still there?
Mm-hmm. I'm here.
Okay. Well, I'm going to break some news to you that you may not like.
Okay.
I spent part of the day at the ER.
Oh, boy.
They drew blood. They did CAT scans on my head with contrast, without contrast. Every time I was bending over, I'd see weird things that look like Mickey Mouse. I stand up, I'd see Goofy. Explained all that to the doctor, and he says, well, how long have you had these Disney spells? What, Dan?
One of these days.
I led that one in good, didn't I?
One of these days, I'm going to stuff a jalapeno with something and let you eat. Well, no, a pickled egg and let you eat it. And you will never stop your eyeballs spinning for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Oh, Chris, have you heard they've renamed OSHA?
Okay, what?
Office of Occupational Protection, Safety, and Inspection Enforcement. I'm putting it over there in the...
Oh, is that the one you already put in the private chat?
Yeah, I put it in the private chat because it didn't open up for Chris. Now take the first letter of everyone.
Oopsie.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, we better get a lot of people watching the replay because even Mac left.
Well, Max said he wasn't staying long anyway.
Well, yeah, that's what I see.
And if he was still around, he would have probably left on that one. Man.
Yes, I know. Well, good news. Both of our cats that have been having medical difficulties are doing remarkably well. And we're taking as good a care of them as we possibly can. And they spend most of the time in the master bedroom with the door closed so the dog can get in there and try and eat whatever scraps of food they've got left and flip the water bowl over. I mean,
on
Lindsay
the new floor.
No, this is on the carpet.
Uh,
That floor hasn't been replaced.
yeah.
There was puppy pads everywhere.
Mm.
I'm going, what am I living in a clean room in ASA? No, Lindsay's decided I'm not going broke buying puppy pads that I have to replace 5 times a day because a dog keeps flipping the water bowl upside down.
Yeah.
That's when you put the water bowl up. You only let them have water at a certain time each day.
No.
Water
Uh,
bowl for the cats is up on the counter.
no. One cat lives inside a cardboard box with puppy pads inside and a blanket inside.
Uh,
And when she gets out of the box, she walks sideways and stumbles and falls. So we try and keep the food and water close where all she has to do is uh, stick her head out of the box or occasionally take a walk out of the box, but we have to help her get back.
Mm.
But it's the dog that keeps flipping the water bowl over. Um, it's just one of those things that the dog just hunts the entire house for a single grain of dry cat food. Just one little teeny tiny imitation fish of dry cat food. And she doesn't care what she destroys to get to that. She crawled under my desk today and like to have flipped the entire keyboard tray onto her head without realizing it's about 30 pounds worth of tray. I'm going, dog, if you don't get out of there, because there ain't no crumbs, if you don't get out of there, you're going to hurt yourself, and I'm going to have to put the shelf back and then repair the computer and keyboard that you just knocked down. That iPad is not cheap to replace. And if you break it, it's coming out of your allowance. Of course, allowance don't mean much to a dog when she's already been cut back to try and be on a diet so that we don't wind up in 5 more years with her having hip problems because she's too fat.
Yeah.
But the two cats with medical problems, one of them is just going, I don't know what you're worried about. I'm fine. And the other one is going, blap. Gotta crawl sideways, stand up, take a step, fall over. It's just one of those things where um, she's reached her limit, but we're not willing to go for having her put to sleep because she's not in any pain. She just lost all coordination of her limbs.
Mm.
Sounds like
So
a stroke.
as long as we can keep her comfortable, keep her fit. I mean, she's eating more than she ever did when she was outdoors because she doesn't have a big orange bully cat driving her away from her food bowl.
Yeah.
She's got her own food bowl and she's been eating more. She's been actually exploring more, even though it's painful to watch.
Mm.
But one day, Lindsay had left the bedroom door open. She came out, walked down the hall, walked into the middle of the living room, and is going, "Hey, my food bowl's empty." And Lindsay's going, "I'm sorry, I was watching Coronation Street. let me hit pause. I'll
Mhm.
fill up the bowl. And it's like Lynn didn't realize that the cat was perfectly capable mentally of functioning and walking around the house. It's just her body is failing her. But she's not in pain.
Yeah, well, that's what happened to our little dog Bella. She had, I mean, she hopped up out of a pile of clothes and rolled off of it and went into seizures. And 12 hours of seizures. I said, I can't let her suffer like this anymore.
Mm,
We had to,
yeah, if it was something like that, um, I'd hate it, but I would make the hard decision.
yeah,
But not feeling any pain,
Yeah.
just having difficulty navigating, and I'm going, yeah, yeah. How are people going to treat me when I'm 90? Um, it's a 17-year-old cat, so figure that out in human years.
well, I don't know what the thing on, they've redone the thing on dogs. Uh, the first year is like 14.
Mm.
The second year is like 10. And then it rolls to like 7 into the third year. But Bella was 18. So, that was,
Well, most dogs don't get that much of a grace period. Most cats don't get that much of a grace period.
Mhm.
When
now
you got
we had
when you
one.
got cats or dogs that old, you're doing something right.
Yeah. Well, when me and we had this cat when me and Donna got married. My mom and dad did, and I know we got him when I was in high school. So he was like 4 or 5 when me and Donna got married, and then when she had Greg, we were still living with my parents. When she had Greg, the uh, cat got evicted,
Mm.
and I know. Well, we had our 15th anniversary, and the cat was still alive. He was an outdoor cat over 20.
Yeah. Um,
Wow.
He just
we
he went somewhere, laid down to sleep, and never got up.
yeah, that was
We did,
that was the way that was the way one of our poodles was. Um, 20 pushing 21, and I got home for work one day, and he was blind. Uh, had to be walked instead of open the door and let him go outside because there was no telling where he's going to wander off to. Um, and he drank some water from my hand, and then I was holding him, and that was the last moment. He waited on me to get home. Um,
but Chris will tell you about Bella.
Mhm.
Bella was a teacup chihuahua that didn't have a mean bone in her body.
Nope. She was quiet and gentle, and she loved to be held.
It didn't matter who held her as long as she was in somebody's lap.
that's a diametric opposite of one of my uncle's Mexican hairless. I mean, she could ride around in his shirt pocket, and you wouldn't know it till she stuck her head out and tried to bite your head off. But
Well,
you couldn't walk near him without that dog trying to kill you.
Bella also was a pretty gray color, which you don't see that often in Chihuahuas.
Yeah. Yeah, she was brindled like like a pit bull.
But one of the most gentle souls I ever saw on a dog, much less a Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Well, Lily's pretty much the same way. Of course,
Yeah, and Lily's good too.
of course,
I've just known some really freaking annoying Chihuahuas.
yeah, Lily is a teacup Chihuahua that got bigger than she was supposed to have got, and now she weighs 18 pounds.
Good grief!
That's a very I'd like to say healthy, but 18 pounds for a Chihuahua, that's a little beyond healthy.
We had a dog that was a Dachshund Chihuahua and something else mix. And when we got her fixed, because she came in heat and we didn't realize she hadn't been fixed. So as soon as that passed, we had to get her fixed, and when we did, she turned into a log.
A what?
A log.
Yeah. Oh, Chris.
He was 40 pounds.
Yeah, Chris, you missed it tonight.
Okay.
Daisy, I said, Daisy, we've got too many dogs around here. You got to go. You're going to have to find a new home. And she looked, you could see the look in her eyes. She looked up at me like, what? I said, you can't be around Mama no more. You got to go live with somebody else. The hussies were going, no. And Daisy had this look of, I didn't do anything. I was just laying here.
Joe?
Daisy's too smart. But she's too sneaky. And we had the off-leash obedience training for her.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things they did was teach her to jump up on these boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Next time we do dog training, they are not jumping up on boxes. Because we can't keep her off the stove, off the table, off the counter.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, Dan, Daisy is a beagle and blue tick mix.
Okay.
Leaps like a gazelle.
Wow.
She'll hop up and get into places the cats can't get to.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she weighs about 40 pounds.
We had one. It was a bird dog ostensibly, but Daddy was disgusted because he turned out to be gun shy. But he'd wander out into the wheat field in front of the house. Like 8 acres of wheat field. And the cats would go with her. Keep misgendering the dog. But you'd see this black and white, short-haired, medium-sized dog, not huge, not tiny, just kind of a little bit too big to be a lap dog, but not big enough to be a guard dog. It'd be kangarooing above the wheat. And the dog would come back with a rabbit, and the cats would come back with a rabbit each. And sometimes with the cats, the rabbit was bigger than they were. And we just go, we're not cooking that. Those are yours. Oh,
Well, you heard the story about the lady who came home and the dog had the neighbor's pet rabbit dead on the front porch,
Mm.
all muddy and dirty and all that. So, she, didn't want her dog in trouble. So she took it in, gave it a bath, washed it, blow dried it, all that, and put it back in the rabbit cage. About 3 or 4 hours later, the woman next door is beating on her front door. And she goes, I don't know what the hell happened. Our pet rabbit died last night and we buried it in the backyard. Now it's back in its cage and cleaned up.
Oh, damn it, Joe, quit.
What?
Carrie isn't even here. It's not a competition tonight.
oh Lord.
Just
You
stop.
You got to admit, that was a good one.
Oh.
Reminds me of the guy who his mom had a copy of I don't remember it was The Omen or if it was
Exorcist.
Exorcist, yes. And she said, This is the most horrible book I've ever read and threw it into the water somewhere. I don't remember whether it was a lake or the ocean or whatever. Guy retrieved it, blow dried the book dry, and put it back on the shelf. and his mom just freaked out. You can't get rid of this book. It's evil. Oh.
Remember when
Well,
they had
yeah.
the big, I think it was like the 40th anniversary re-release of The Exorcist in the theaters? And they were talking about it on the radio, and one of the talk show hosts was a stuttering talk show host, a stuttering radio announcer.
Okay. I experienced Mel Tillis when he wasn't singing.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
They got talking about. He goes, no, we're not talking. No. He said, I saw that movie and had the nightmares for months after. We're not, no. And, they all says, well, we're going to this showing and all that. You're welcome. No. Next morning he came in, you couldn't cuss on the radio, but he was cussing them out. They said, what's wrong with you? He goes, I had nightmares talking about that damn movie yesterday. And his radio name, Wally Wachowski. You ought to hear him get frustrated and try to say his name.
No, thank you. I do not want to make fun of people.
Well, Wally's gone. I missed the hell out of that.
That's an even better reason for me not to make fun of anybody.
But they used to have a live studio cam, and they had Jeff Dunham in there, and he brought Bubba J.
Oh shit!
Lord.
Wally was easy to get riled up. And I was watching it. I was listening to it on the radio, and I was watching it on the computer. Bubba J said something about, you sure do talk funny. And he said, I got a stuttering problem. And please don't bring that up. He goes, okay. Wally reached over and grabbed the dummy by the throat and said, I said, don't make fun of me. And Jeff Dunham was rolling and kept aggravating him. You know, Wally was ready to fight the dummy.
Even though Jeff was voicing him?
Yeah.
Then no wonder Jeff was laughing.
No,
I
you'd
want
be
to give me a new Papa J, but it might be worth it.
you would be surprised at how many people stop seeing
The ventriloquist standing
the
there.
ventriloquist as the one who is actually talking and see the puppet as a separate entity.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be amazed. And it's not because they're stupid, it's because the ventriloquist is that good.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen shows, especially Jeff Dunham, where they're doing like 3 to 5 different character voices at the same time, plus talking themselves.
Mm-hmm. There's actually a gal from
this when
there's
Peanut
actually a
went
gal
off on
from
a rant for something, and Jeff goes, "Where did that come from?" He goes, "I don't know. You're the one that said it."
There's a gal from Knoxville that's a ventriloquist.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there was
Try-
one on one of the
I'm trying to
major
get you to
talent
come to
shows
Alabama.
who is a really young girl,
Yeah.
and you could not tell it was not the puppet.
Oh, Darcy Lynn.
I think that's right. Yes.
Yeah. The one Chris is talking about, man, I'm trying to get her to come to Halicon. You don't think she could control a crowd for 45 minutes to an hour?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she would be pretty good at it.
Not saying what just came to mind, but ask me sometime in the green room.
I'm trying to think of
when we're not on camera. I might say what I can't say on camera.
I'm trying to think of, of course, Dame Edna was one of the first ventriloquist, mannequins that I remember.
Dame Edna.
Well, it was an old woman dummy voiced by a guy, and I can't think of it. I don't know why I said Dame Edna, but
yeah. Dame Edna was never a
but
mannequin. She was he was a real person.
I know, but it reminded me of.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one. I can't remember the name either, so I can't.
But I think
it
the
out,
person that did it's deceased now. So
yeah, he's passed on.
Another one I remember was it Lester and Woody, the black ventriloquist, and the his. Oh, he was good too. Those are the earliest ones I remember, and of course, Jeff Dunham got so big. And
didn't Walter Winchell do a little ventriloquism back in the day?
That I couldn't tell you.
I was really young then. I could be misremembering, but I know that Walter did a lot of voices for anime, or not anime, but cartoons.
Yeah. Well, one of the funniest stories you'll hear is Gabriel Iglesias,
Mhm.
got flown to the
Fluffy.
Middle East to perform. And he's like, "What I do?" And then he said, "I was worried, but they said, no, you'll be fine." And he got done with the show, and he was, I think, getting back in his ride or whatever, and asked Charlie, like, "Man, I couldn't believe how much they love me." He said, "Oh yeah, you're the second most popular comedian in all the Middle East." And he's like, "Really? Who's number one?" And the guy's like, "Who do you think?" No. No.
Ahmed.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah, I love it when a plan comes together.
I love it when Ahmed dressed up like an Irish guy or Scottish guy. No, I'm Scottish. I swear.
Oh, the hilarious thing is when there's a talking elevator, there's Scottish guys in it trying to make the elevator understand.
Oh, the voice acting.
I
Oh,
didn't even attempt that. Hell, after marrying Lindsay, I even had to give up my Monty Python fake British accent. Um, I mean, it was fun while it lasted, but she
Yeah.
gets offended at that shit.
Well,
oh,
if you ever hear Robin Williams explain the game of golf being, first, that's hilarious.
have you heard?
Yes.
Have you heard
Oh,
the story that Mark Michael tells from the Mollies that he tells about actually when he went to Ireland and
Maybe, but I've slept
he
since
did his fake Irish accent,
then.
and the guy looks at him, he goes, "Are you from Canada?"
Oh, Lord, that's hilarious.
the only possible reply to that is no, New Zealand. That way you don't piss anybody off.
No, what he should have said
Oh,
is "I Quebec" or "Nay Quebec."
oh yeah, the People's Republic of Quebec. Yeah,
Mm.
um,
I
I kid a lot of Canadians about Quebec being the closest thing that Canada has to California.
the funny um I remember Louis Grizzard talking about um he started out, he was a sports writer before he became a humorist.
Hmm.
And I think he
Well,
said he lived in Chicago for 4 years. He says Chicago has two seasons, winter and 4th of July.
pretty much.
And he I think he wrote a novel, one of his first humorous um, novels was collection of stories, and I think he titled it "If I Ever Get Down to the Ground, I'm gonna nail my feet to it," or something along those lines. That was basically his saying, "I don't ever want to be in Chicago for any length of time again."
Understandable, and I would beg to differ that Chicago has 3 seasons. The third one being St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Well,
Uh,
that was just trying to add a little warmth to winter.
we could use a little warmth. What
Yeah,
is
but
it?
that was kind of
Oh,
a
it's
different
it's
kind of
not
warmth.
that bad tonight.
No.
Mid 40s might drop 10 degrees. We've already got the tap dripping. Uh, but the important thing is Lindsay's got all the heaters turned off in the rest of the house. The only thing keeping this room at a livable temperature for me is a space heater, and it's cranked up to, well, it's cranked down to where it's maximizing at about 76 degrees.
Wednesday the 28th, Dan, it is supposed to get down to 18 degrees.
There.
Yep. And Monday night, it's supposed to get down to 19 degrees here.
I think tonight we're supposed to get down to 34. Tomorrow night is supposed to be 26. And I don't remember what Monday is supposed to be. But then again, weather is such a thing as it can change within 2 hours of a prediction being made. Just depends on which way the wind blows. And I'm going, Zach, will you stop exporting Canadian air? We want the Mexican air.
Mhm.
Don't care how many rainstorms it causes, as long as it's warm.
Yeah, Robin can't stand winter. She is a beach bum at heart. She's all the time wishing it was minimum 75 and she was on the beach and summer was everywhere. But
That is one ugly cat, Joe Dog.
That's Lily, ain't it?
Yeah. Now I remember why I like dogs more than cats.
Because they don't claw you.
That little orange son of a bitch ran down the damn hallway, attacked me at the ankle, and bit me right on the damn ankle, and then ran away.
Well, it's an orange cat.
Because if
It didn't have possession of the one brain cell that all orange cats swap between them from time to time.
Plus, if he bites you, you're his.
Well, he did. He just ran. I saw him coming. I thought, well, what are you doing? And just grabbed me by the damn ankle. And man, you son of a bitch.
Well, get ready, Joe. It's going to get cold Monday night.
Well,
you said that's an ugly cat? She ain't bearing too well on the dog side either.
It's a fat little puppy.
Yeah, she's a teacup. Or supposed to be a teacup.
She's a tea kettle.
Yeah.
Really? That's grown beyond the mug size. Yeah, I'm going with kettle. Yeah.
It's supposed to get down to 19 here Monday night.
Yeah.
It's supposed to get down to 26 tonight. It might be a little cooler since you're a little further north than I am. Tomorrow night's 22. Monday night's 19. 24 Tuesday night. All the way up to 35 Wednesday.
Sounds like my life. Yeah.
Yeah, the warmer it gets, the more chances of rain we get.
Yeah, except for Thursday night or Thursday, there's a 36% chance of rain with a low of 32 degrees. Next Saturday's different story.
What Saturday saying?
The 24th, low 28, 59% chance of rain.
What do you want, Fatty? I know what you need. Need a damn bath. Yeah, it's time for baths.
Does she like them or dislike them?
You see her begging me no, didn't you?
No. Well, there are a few dogs that actually like baths.
Yeah, she's not one of them.
Yeah.
All right, you gotta get down.
She like a cat in that regard.
She'll take a bath, but
She glad when it's over.
yeah. I'm afraid to drop her as heavy as she is. She'll break a leg. God, she stinks. Yeah, no, I'm not picking you back up. You stink. Oh, Dan, the funniest thing to watch is the Huskies will get one of the gray and white cats and they'll start, that like flea chewing on them, on their neck and all that. And the cat's just like this. And all of a sudden they'll just go, and the cat's like, ugh. And the whole side of their face is just soaked.
Mm.
What, y'all run out of stuff to talk about with me?
No, it's
No, I was just going, I really hate the browser version of the Weather Channel. It has so many more ads than
yeah.
the iPad version of the Weather Channel. I can actually get weather on the iPad. I can't tell what's weather and what's adverts on the browser. It's just it's 99.9% ads, and you lose track of what's actually information and what's um, bullshit.
Well,
Um,
when I met George Takei, I told him, I said, I can't look at your website anymore. He goes, what's wrong with it? I said, I mean, I love the stories, they're great stories and all that, but there are so many ads on it and it's so distracting, you can't scroll more than a paragraph and you got another ad in the way.
mm,
He goes, I got to make money somehow.
well, sorry.
I said, well, at least you're honest about it.
Mm.
I always thought it was fascinating that I could recognize his voice in the dubbed versions of Toho monster movies
Ah,
when he was translating to English a character in the movie that was not him, but he was doing the voiceover. Um, Not that I minded because he does very good voiceovers for dubs. Um,
Wow, it's already that time.
it is. Uh, it is indeed. Um,
It's had its moments, but the show's flowed fairly well for the most part.
hmm But gonna have to take another pain pill over the counter, not prescribed. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, hate doing that. I really hate doing that because they tear up my stomach. Um, but then I don't want to get like my mom and hooked on the prescription pain pills
Mm.
because that's that stuff is stronger than what we passed around for fun in college. The 70s was a definite education as to what to enjoy and what to avoid.
Okay. Uh,
Oh man.
oh, yeah. Hang around for a minute, Chris, because we got to discuss some stuff.
Okay, Joe Dog, I think it's time for you to push Helicon and let's wrap up
Yeah.
after that.
Well, basically www.halicon.com. Vendors room will open up to the non-returning vendors and what spaces are left on February 1. Your badges are there. We're located in Cleveland, Tennessee this year. The hotels, two hotels, uh, booking is listed on the website. You can call and reserve your rooms. It's $125 a night. Had one more thing. What was I going to say? Oh, we will be promoting next week the two media guests that we've got.
Hmm, can't wait to hear about that.
Okay. Just on the show here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I started to say I didn't think we had any live promotions till February.
Yeah.
Hmm. Live, Memorex, it all works out in the end.
Mhm.
Oh, but yeah. Well, I can push this one right here. We do have Samantha Newark.
She's cute.
Yeah.
Her and Lindsay will get along so well with the British accents the two of them have.
This could be arranged,
Mhm.
but Lindsay's uh, pretty much going to concentrate on uh, staying at her table as much as possible. And I'm going, no, honey, you're going to have to shut your table down, put the cash box away, lock it up, and go across to the consuite for uh, lunch and dinner. You're not going to be able to sit there while everybody else is eating and go, we should have stopped at Kroger and got a box of sandwiches or whatever. That's not good enough. Um, we're going to have to be able to shuttle across the road to the other hotel
Yeah.
for
Now, one thing we are going to have is probably a little cart that will be bringing around through the vendor's room with snacks and water and beverages.
that sounds wonderful.
That way, they don't have to actually leave premises to
Yeah.
get something.
That would be much appreciated, yes. But I don't want her to miss out on any of the absolutely fantastic offerings that Grillzilla will present to us.
Oh, yeah. And Chris, that thing that you just sent me
Mm-hmm.
have a water line hooked up to it.
Do what?
Has to have a water line hooked to it.
Okay, well, I was just thinking that might be something. I mean, the price is right.
Yeah. But they also say doesn't make ice.
Yeah, I know.
It means it's probably needs a shot of
Cool.
R24,
Well,
which you can't freaking get anymore.
hopefully the hotels on either side of the main road will have ice
There's an ice
machines
maker.
that we can go and scavenge bags of ice from.
And Chris, when I was at the flea market today, that big bowl that Ruth was talking about getting,
Mm-hmm.
they got a stainless steel one at the flea market for $20, and it holds like 4 gallons of ice.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll just have to be making, ice runs.
Yeah.
Hey, it happens. Well, it's just about time to play High Flight and
Yeah.
Yeah.
call it a night.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna have to. Yeah. I will holler at all y'all later after I talk to Chris. I'm going to bed. So good night, everybody.
You know.
Good night, everybody. And hope there are a lot of folks watching us on the replay.
Yep. We'll holler at you later. Bye.
I have slept the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand, and touched the face of God.